Good morning, everybody. Myself Sudhamaniam. Today we will discussing about non-conventional energy resources. Energy. Energy broadly means the capability of something, a person, an animal, or a physical system to do work and produce change. Used in science to describe how much potential a physical system has to change. Source of energy. There are two types of source of energy. That is, first one is conventional source of energy and non-conventional energy. Today we will discussing about non-conventional source of energy. Non-conventional energy source. Those energy resources which are renewable and ecologically safe, such as solar energy, wind energy, biomass energy, ocean energy, tidal energy, wave energy, ocean thermal energy, geothermal energy, nuclear energy, etc. Some sources of energy are non-renewable like coal, petroleum and natural gas. About 16% of global final energy consumption comes from renewable, with 10% coming from traditional biomass, which is mainly used for heating, and 3.4% from hydroelectricity. New renewable small hydro, modern biomass, wind, solar, geothermal and biofuels accounted for another 3% of their growing very rapidly. The share of renewable in electricity generation is around 90%, with 60% of global electricity coming from hydroelectricity and 3% for new renewable. Wind energy. Airflow can be used to run wind turbines. Wind energy is used in windmills, which converts the kinetic energy of the wind into mechanical or electrical energy. The kinetic energy of wind can be used to do mechanical work like lifting water from wells or grinding grains in flour mills. A single windmill produces only a small amount of electricity. Large number of windmills in a large area are coupled together to produce more electricity in wind energy forms. The maximum wind speed required is 15 km/h. At present, wind power potential of India is 1020 MW. Large wind farm is near Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu generate 380 MVV. Advantages of non-conventional resources. It is a renewable source of energy. It does not cause pollution. Its recurring cost is less. Once the wind turbine is built, energy it produces does not cause greenhouse gases. Disadvantages are wind is not available at all times. It requires a large area of lands. Its minimum wind speed of 15 km/h is required. Solar energy. Energy obtained from the sun is the form of heat and light. Energy derived in the form of solar radiation. The solar energy received by the near Earth space is absolutely 1.4 kilojoules per second, known as solar constant. The heat energy is used in solar heating devices like solar cooker, solar water heater, solar furnaces, etc. The light energy is used to solar cell. This is an example of solar energy. Various technologies in which solar energy can be used. Solar cooker, solar hot water, solar dryers, solar hair heaters, solar desalination system, solar batteries. Solar cooker. The first type solar cooker has two insulated box pointed black inside. It is covered by glass plate which allows heat to enter inside but does not allow the heat escape out. It has a mirror to reflect more sunlight into the box. The food to be cooked is kept in containers inside the box. It can produce a temperature of 100% to 140%. Solar water heater is a solar water heater has an insulated box pointed block inside within a system of copper tubes. It is covered with a glass plate but allows heat to enter inside but does not allow heat to escape out. When water flows through the copper tube is absorbs heat and becomes a hot. This is the example of solar water heater. Solar cell. Device which converts solar energy into electrical energy. Solar cells are made from semiconductors like silicon, germanium, gallium, etc. A single solar cell produces a voltage of about 0.5 to 1 voltage and produce about 0.5 W electricity. Several solar cells are arranged in a solar panel to produce more electricity. After initial investments of all electricity you produce free, it is abundant. This is the advantages of solar energy. It is the available almost everywhere. It is free from political barriers. Incentives and rebates from governments and utility companies affect the initial investment. Reduce or completely eliminate your electrical bill. Cost of solar panels and decreasing with efficiency is increasing. Hydropower plants. The hydropower plants water from rivers are stored by constructing dams. Micro hydro systems are hydroelectric power installations that typically produce up to 100 kilowatts of power. They are often used to water rich areas or remote area power supply, that's called RAPS. Rum of the river hydroelectricity system derive kinetic energy from river and ocean without using a dam. For example, Grand Coulee Dam is Washington State and the Akasambo Dam in Ghana inside a hydropower plant. This is the example if in figure shows hydropower plant. Advantages of hydropower plant. Floating water in a renewable source of energy. The electricity produced does not cause pollution. The water storage dams can also be used to control floods and irrigation. Once a dam is constructed, electricity can be produced at constant rate. After large dams become tourist attraction in their own right. Disadvantages of hydropower energy. The initial cost is high. Large areas land gets submerged. Of the decomposition of vegetation produce methane gas, which is greenhouse gas. It causes displacement of people from large areas of land. Biogas plant. Mixture of gases containing methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen and hydrogen sulfide. It is produced by anaerobic degradation of animal waste. Anaerobic degradation means breakdown of organic matter by bacteria in the absence of oxygen. The biomass plant has a large underground tank made of bricks and cement. The lower part is the digester as the upper part has dump with the gas outlet. Animal dung is mixed with water in the mixing tank and the slurry is sent into the digester. The gas is taken out through the gas outlet and used for heating and lighting purposes. The slurry left behind is rich of nitrogen and phosphorus and it is used to manure for crops. From cattle dung alone we can produce biogas of a magnitude of 22,500 megawatts annually. A 60 cubic feet global gas plant can service the need of one average family. The gas contains 50 to 70% of methane, which is inflammable, and it is generally used to cooking gas and generation of electricity. Thank you. This is the process of non-conventional energy resources.